hello, welcome. Welcome, great Biafrans, lovers of freedom. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Please share the video. Share the video to the other platforms. Share the video to family and friends. Share it in your WhatsApp group. Share the video as much as you can. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the program. Thank you for joining wherever you are joining from across the world. I appreciate you for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome all Biafrans, lovers of freedom. I thank you all for joining across the world, wherever you are connecting from. I say, may Chukwu Okike be my guide and bless you, protect you. We must continue. We must continue. We must continue to spread the gospel. Continue to add our opinion, regardless what anybody has to say, regardless the attack that is coming from all angles. We must continue until Biafra comes. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Remember, the message is the message of freedom, message of peace and unity. We are not talking against anybody. We are not fighting against individuals, but we are fighting against those institutions that made us slaves. That institution they have used to enslave us. That institution they have used to make sure that they subjugate us and make us slave. We are standing against that institution. We are not preaching against any religion. Our message is not against any tribe or individual, but against those who said we will not leave. We say they will not leave either. All we say is leave and let us leave. But for those who have said they will not let us leave, just like the Fulani Janjaweed have said, they will not leave either. We will continue to speak the truth and to set the record straight. It doesn't matter what they do or what they say. It doesn't matter the angle they are coming from. It doesn't matter the intimidation they are bringing. We will continue to set the record straight and say the right thing to be said. That is what we have been doing, and that is what we'll continue to do. You know the situation that we are in now. We are talking about the freedom of Biafran people and the freedom of our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in detention in DSS. You and I know that he has not committed any crime. But they have decided to put him in captivity in DSS. The Southeastern governors and their political elites, and the rest of them who claim to know it all, they have come together to deny our Supreme Leader his right. It is because of these political elites. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being tortured every day in DSS. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is undergoing torture in DSS on a daily basis, every single day. They have now increased it more than it used to be. They have increased it. Before we just say his incarceration, he's just been detained. He's not just been detained. They are giving Mazi Nnamdi Kanu severe punishment, up to the extent of denying him food. They are committing more crimes. More crime against humanity is committed against our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And we cannot have it. We will not see all those things happening and we will be silent. That is why we are talking. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu deserves every right that every human being on the planet Earth has, because he has not committed any crime. He has not been found guilty of any crime. Anything you are hearing from any angle are all speculation and false accusation. He has not committed any crime against anybody, but they have chosen to take him out and continue to punish him in DSS. That is why everybody have to add their own voice. Add your voice, not just your voice. Anything you know you can do to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being released from DSS, you got to do that. That is what we are supposed to be doing now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been subjected to all manner of punishment from all angles. And the people who you are hoping to go and fight with, they told us political solution. The political solution is no solution. That is not a solution. You and I know that political solution has never been a solution when it comes to the case of Biafra. When it comes to the issue of Biafra, political solution can never ever give you what you want. Their political solution is that we should start and continue to talk about one Nigeria and their so-called Igbo presidency that is more deadly than the Fulani presidency. Yes, I say it. Igbo presidency will be more deadly than Fulani presidency. We will suffer more if we have Igbo presidency. We will suffer more because these people who are already selling us, these people who are already watching the military bomb us and kill us, they are not saying anything simply because they are fighting for their own personal gain. They want to be seen as vice president and presidents and good governors for the southerners, for the northerners. They won't fight for you. Do you think they will, at any point in time, come to fight for you if they become a president? If they become a president, they will continue to play to the gallery. They will continue to serve the purpose of the enemy. They will continue to protect the interests of the Janjaweed. That is what they will do, in order to push forward the agenda to look good in the eyes of the people. You know it, I know it, that these people don't mean well for you and I. They have never ever fought for you, neither have they fought for me, and they will never do so. Already you can see them, those who supposedly are from Biafra land. Most of them are campaigning. You don't see them campaign in Biafra land because they know the Biafran people do not want them. Already, they are already in the north. They are already in the north giving gifts, doing all manner of moves in the northern part of Nigeria. People who supposedly are supposed to be, assuming you want to genuinely stand for your people. Your duty is supposed to be convincing your people and fighting for them so that they can stand behind you. But all these people that are presenting as those going for Igbo presidency, none of them have a support from the Igbo people. None of them have a support from Biafran people. Instead, they are relying on their paymaster, the Fulani Janjaweed. That is where their hope is. And that is why they don't care how we feel. They don't care what we do. They don't care. They don't even try to stand for us or fight for us. They don't care. They believe either you vote or you don't vote, that people, their paymaster, will always push them forward. And how can you think that such a people will fight for you or fight for your own good? They will never. This is why when you see somebody mentioning political solution, you have to know that that person is an enemy. Know that the person is an enemy. Anybody mentioning political solution is your enemy. Don't listen to them. Don't. The only solution that is going to bring the freedom of Biafrans, which is the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is civil disobedience. We have to continue to embark on civil disobedience, make it tighter. Anything you know you can do to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being released unconditionally, continue to do it. Already we have some things we are doing collectively. Something like the sit at home. We are doing the sit at home collectively. Some people have added more days, more especially the Monday sit at home. If you can embark on that Monday sit at home, continue to engage on it as much as you can. Continue to engage on the Monday sit at home as much as you can. If you can add more days, excellently well. Add more days. That is the only way we can be able to achieve our desire. That is the only way people can listen to the issue of Biafra and talk about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But if you continue to wait on the political solution, what is going to happen is that they will continue to increase the punishment of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they will continue to mount pressure on him. They continue to mount pressure on him to make him bow. To make him bow and drop the struggle of Biafra. And you know, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is human. In as much as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a very wonderful person, without doubt, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been proven to be the only man that can be trusted in that very contraption called Nigeria. The only man who is consistent, who has said something and stand by it without looking back. Only our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done so. But the pressure that is being mounted on him now is so much that you and I have to start doing something. There is a great pressure on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We have to start doing something now, not tomorrow, so that they can release him. You can see your politicians have connived with the enemy to make sure that they intensify the torture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are torturing him. Even as you are watching me, they are still torturing him to make sure that he dropped that fight. That is the instruction the political elites have given. You saw the motto of the arch enemy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to the DSS to visit him. Ajuzo Carlo went to DSS to mock our son Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and to plan more evil against him. Ajuzo Carlo was bold enough to ask Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You heard from his lawyer that Ajuzo Carlo was asking him, why did you escape when they came to kill you? You should have been there. Why did you escape when they came to kill you? So it is very clear that Ajuzo Carlo is part of the plan. Ajuzo Carlo have been part of the plan from day one to make sure that they eliminate our son Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And today, the DSS, the Janjaweed, the enemy, they smuggled in this enemy to go and talk to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to go and mock him. Because there is nothing he can talk to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nothing he can say. He has nothing to say. He is the last person Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wants to see with his eyes. There's nothing he has to say. This man went in there. After that his visit, you can see the whole situation changed. After the visit of Ajuzo Carlo to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ajuzo Carlo instructed them to increase the torture. That they should do everything possible to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bows. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, being appointed man by Chukwu Abiyama, can never bow to any human. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot bow to any uncircumcised Philistine. It doesn't matter the condition, he will not bow. But as you and I have our freedom and walking about, we have to join. We have to support our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We have to support him, stand by him, and give him some strength. The only way we can be able to support him and make sure that he continues to stand firm and strong, to make sure that he does not give up, is to stand by him in protest, stand by him in action, Remember the promise Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave to us. And he is a man who says something and stand by it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told us before time that he will never, ever disappoint the Biafrans. He will never, ever sell out the Biafra struggle. He will never, ever deny Biafrans. It doesn't matter the condition. It doesn't matter the situation. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it is either Biafra or death. And he did not only say it, he's acting towards it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said he is ready to sacrifice anything sacrificable to make sure that Biafra comes. And he didn't only say it. You and I have seen Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sacrifice everything sacrificable. He has sacrificed his father's palace, sacrificed his throne, sacrificed his family. He became an orphan because of Biafra's struggle. He has given up everything. Everything that you can think of that is called bribery in that Janjaweed government have been thrown at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Every evil gift have been presented to him. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wanted to sell Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to be the richest man in Africa and also the most influential man in the planet Earth. But he doesn't want such kind of, he doesn't want that kind of popularity. He doesn't want that kind of wealth. All this wealth you see people running after in that contraption called Nigeria, all those things you are pursuing have been presented to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in a platter of gold. But he said no. What he is asking for is Biafra. The old southeastern region, the present south-south and the southeast and the lower Benue, those are Biafran land that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is asking for. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not asking for Igbo nation. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not asking for southeast. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not asking for any personal gain. He is asking for the whole of Biafra land to go back home as brothers. We are brothers. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wasn't only saying it, he made us to realize that we are brothers. And we have embraced each other. Today, we can stand boldly. Everybody in the old southeastern region, we stand boldly, shoulder to shoulder with each other, embrace each other as family. Stand with each other and support each other. And we will continue to do so. It doesn't matter the attack they bring from any angle, from any corner. They cannot succeed. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not stop in uniting. He didn't stop in uniting the Biafrans. He also went up to the extent of uniting with our Yoruba brothers. Our Ududua brothers today can stand on the same platform and protest with Biafrans, asking the same thing. The Ududuans are asking for self-determination. Biafrans are asking for self-determination. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows what he wants. That is why he never changed. What he said yesterday, he will say today, and he will always say. And what he's asking for is self-determination. Just like Ududua brothers are asking for self-determination. Even when some group came and decided to change the issue, tried to paint him evil, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw their antecedent and what they are pursuing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told them, those who call themselves NLC, Niger, Lower Niger, or whatever they call themselves, when they came up, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said they are not sincere, that he's not going to be part of them. He told Professor Akintoye, that is leader of the Omoila Odudua, that those people are not sincere. Well, Professor Akintoye decided to try out and see. Today, Professor Akintoye has seen that that man who claimed to be leader of Niger Lower whatever is a scam. Tony Nadi is a scam, proven. And today, Professor Akintoye have dropped every communication. Ududua have moved out from that very, what do they call it, Ninas. Ududua left Ninas. This is a warning that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave long time ago. Another proof that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is innocent and he knows what he's pursuing and what he wants. Another proof, he has been proven innocent again. As always, each time you see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being proven innocent, in all occasions, you see him be proven innocent. It doesn't matter how you hate him. This is a man who is consistent and sincere in whatever he said. When you want to know what consistency is all about, look at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why sometimes when I look at people who say they are following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I laugh. When they see people who claim to be working with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I laugh. Because you can see their inconsistency. People who are very inconsistent, unsincere, who doesn't know what they are chasing and what they are pursuing. Yet they claim to be followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They claim to be his right-hand man. But it's obvious that they are not. You know it. I know it. But some people still pretend. It is sad. That is what Janjaweed have done to so many people's brain. Every single human being in the planet Earth knows what is wrong and what is right. You know it, I know it. When you see evil, you know evil. When I see evil, I know evil. Every adult, even at this present age, even children know what is wrong and what is right. That is why you see some children, a mere looking at them, they know that what they are doing is wrong and they'll stop it. But we have been unlucky to be in a country that is being run by monsters, that's being run by people who don't have conscience, that has been run by uneducated idiots from the Sahel, foreigners, who decided to take over the government of the people. And that very leadership of the caliphate have made the people to begin to think in a certain ways. And so many people today are thinking like idiots in that country called Nigeria. So many people are thinking like fools in that country called Nigeria. People are so selfish and self-centered in their actions and in their attitude. Very selfish and self-centered. So many people, they can never do things right. Even when they know what is right to do, they will never do it. You see people supporting interest, even when they know that something is evil. Simply because the person is an evil man, you decide to support the person. Even when you and your conscience is telling you that this person is evil. Because the person is from your family, you will not call him out. Because the person is from your tribe, you will not call him out. Because the person is your friend, you will not call him out. Because the person is paying your bills. Even when you know that this person is demonic, and what the person is standing for and what the person represents has nothing to do with humanity. Yet, you continue to support that evil. Because that evil is paying your bill. It is sad. It is sad. That is where we have found ourselves. That is where we have found ourselves. And the contraption called Nigeria can never ever survive. Because this problem is foundational. It's foundational. A country that does not reward people who are good. They don't reward good, they only reward evil. They don't reward hard work. They only reward failures. That is what happens in the country called Nigeria. Go and check all the people they are celebrating. All the people they are celebrating as their founding father. Go and check them. The whole people they are giving award in Nigeria. They are all criminals. No one is left. Check all the people they are celebrating as their founding fathers. People who they are celebrating as their heroes. They are all bunch of criminals in that country called Nigeria. Which one are you going to name? Name one of it. Name one that you know that is good. None of them. These are people who have done, people who have led us into the problem that we are in today. If somebody who like Abacha, who even a child, a newborn baby knows that Abacha was one of the person that destroyed Nigeria and stole a whole lot of money. But even upon that, in Nigeria you have a stadium named in the name of Abacha. Look at Murtala Mohammed. The Murtala Mohammed they celebrate in the most precious international airport you can take in Nigeria. When you're coming in, people coming through international airport, Murtala Mohammed International Airport. Who is Murtala Mohammed? Go and check the record of Murtala Mohammed. Murtala Mohammed is one of the people that committed the greatest genocide you can think of. He committed genocide. This very thing that happened during the NSAS time, the shooting of the citizens of that country called Nigeria. Murtala Mohammed was the first person that shot the citizens of the country in Asaba. In Asaba, Murtala Mohammed was in charge of the group that killed people. When you are hearing about Asaba massacre, where some Biafrans who decided to join the Nigerian cause, who were supporting Nigeria, raising their flags, singing for them and welcoming them. They opened fire and killed all of them. That was done by Murtala Muhammad. Instead of punishing him and removing his name from anything that has to do with one Nigeria, they celebrate him and they write his name bold. They are celebrating him. Look at the man they are calling Mr. Integrity, the late Muhammad Buhari. Late Muhammad Buhari is one of the greatest killer you have in that country called Nigeria. One of the most fraudulent man you can think of in that country called Nigeria. Late Muhammad Buhari. He has never had anything to offer. He has never improved himself, let alone improve another person. He has been stealing from Nigerian government from when he was a child up to the old age. Even at his old age, he died duping Nigeria. He died stealing from Nigeria. That was why his own fraud is so much that even at death, they are still using his name to defraud Nigeria. But you see people celebrating Muhammad Buhari. They call him Mr. Integrity. Look at the person who is called Mr. Integrity. Today, he is running the most corrupt government in the world. If you like, take it. If you don't like, leave it. Muhammad Buhari is running the most corrupt government in the world. But these are the people they are celebrating. You see them when they talk about Atiku Abubakar. Go and check the record of Atiku Abubakar. Atiku Abubakar is another fraud, a criminal. Right from when he was a custom officer, he stole a lot. Everything he owns today to be a rich man is stolen. And they are celebrating him. Look at Dangote. The Dangote you are hearing about is a criminal. Dangote is the reason why Nigerian people are poor. Dangote is one of the person that is making sure that no single Nigerian can be able to have that which belongs to him or her. Dangote is the person that is enjoying the right of every single Nigerian. And they are celebrating him as the richest man in Africa. What a shame. What a shame. Even people from the southern part of Nigeria celebrate Dangote. Dangote that you and I know that is a criminal. He doesn't pay tax. Instead, he have waivers. Because of Dangote, so many businesses have been destroyed in the country called Nigeria, all in the name of Dangote. Today, they will tell you will not import rice. You will not import this. You will not import sugar. But they give the importation license to Dangote. What makes Dangote special to be doing those importations? What education does he have? What makes him special? What gave him that order of monopoly? What? For what reason will everything in Nigeria be monopolized and be given to Dangote alone to begin to import? And today, you see those people who have been enslaved. Those of us who have been enslaved in the southern part of Nigeria especially, still praising Dangote, calling him a patriotic citizen, calling him a manner of dirty name. Today again, you have seen, they said Nigeria cannot build a refinery. They cannot run a refinery. Only Dangote can run a refinery. And Dangote is seriously building a refinery in Lagos State. In Lagos State, in Lagos land. Are you going to tell me there is no billionaire in Lagos State that can be able to build, in Oduduwa land that can be able to build a refinery? You mean there is no billionaire in Southwest that can build a refinery? You mean there is no billionaire in Igbo land that can build a refinery? You mean there is nobody from the South that can build a refinery? Even when the oil we are talking about, he's hoping on, the oil is coming from the southern part of Nigeria, Biafra land mainly. They take this wealth and make sure that we are not part of it. Today, even somebody who claimed to be a professor in one time, the vice president, Yemi Osibanjo, shamelessly came out to say that the Nigerian government cannot run a refinery. That they cannot. Meanwhile, these are the people that promised us that they were going to fix all the refineries when they were coming in. Another lie, another political lie. See why I say you don't listen to these politicians, don't believe in them. They are there for their own selfish interests. Every single politician you see in Nigeria is pursuing the agenda of the caliphate. They are promoting the caliphate and pushing forward the agenda of the caliphate. They are not there for you. They are not there for me. It doesn't matter how you try to pretend or how you try to do whatever you want to do. They are not there for you, and they will never be there for you. So whatever you need for yourself, you have to fight for it and get it. That is the kind of country you call Nigeria. A country that kills its own, has no plan for each citizen. The only plan he has for East citizens is to destroy them and make sure that they remain down. They remain slave. They remain slave. Go and check every promises they make for you in every election. Within the next few minutes, they will begin to deny all the promises. They begin to deny it and tell you that they never said so. Go and check the record. They make a promise, the next few minutes they are denying it. And this has been happening on and on. And yet, people pretend that it's okay. People pretend it. Now people are already preparing for election. They are preparing for 2023 election. But the only man who has given us that confidence to continue to ask for that which is right, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is in captivity. They are holding him down in captivity. He has not committed any crime. He has not committed any crime anywhere in the world. Instead of you fighting for him or speaking up for him, you are speaking up for the Janjaweed. You are talking down on him. When we want to embark on sit at home, you tell us not to embark on sit at home. But thank God for Biafrans. Biafrans are not only sitting at home, we are now raising the bar. Biafrans are raising the bar. There will be no more revenue collection in the southeastern part of Nigeria. They cannot continue to collect our revenue to fund their evil agenda. We cannot continue to permit them to collect the revenue to fund their evil agenda. They collect revenue and they use that same revenue to fight against us. They use that revenue to pay the Janjaweed military, the Boko Haram members that are killing us. Even as I'm speaking, they are still killing people in the southeastern part of Nigeria. As I'm talking to you now, they are invading southeastern part of Nigeria and killing people, mainly in Imo State. As I'm talking to you now, Hope Uzodinma is still inviting military, still going to Aso Rock to invite military to continue to kill his own people in Imo State. People are still dying in Imo State. And these people who talks of political solution cannot stop it. The only man who can stop it, they are holding him. When we say release him, they say we can't say so. We will continue to embark on civil disobedience. And now, no more revenue payment in Biafra land. Every revenue you have, keep it to yourself. A day will come when you will use it. It's going to be very important in the time to come. It will be very, very important in the time to come. Every revenue you have, keep it for yourself. You will need it. If you're in a market, you have a business in the southeastern region, you have any business, you have any market, wherever you're officiating, you're operating, don't give your money to these killers. Don't pay to any allocation. Don't pay any revenue to any state or local government. Keep it to yourself. When you are paying, you are funding them, and you're making sure that the Janjaweed remain in your land. A time has come when we have to raise the bar. And that is exactly what Biafrans are doing now. The time has come. Every Biafran has to join. Call your people, tell them stop paying any money they are paying to local government, state government, federal government in Biafra land. They should stop contributing. And those of them who are working, who are the ones helping these idiots to collect that money, tell them to go and look for another job. They should go and look for another job. Quit from being one of those who is collecting revenue in Biafra land. If you don't quit, you will pay dearly. If you do not quit, you are going to pay dearly. Definitely you will. That's why you have to quit. Because the Biafrans have risen. We cannot be slaves anymore. We cannot allow ourselves to be enslaved anymore. It doesn't matter what anybody says or what anybody thinks. We cannot allow ourselves to be enslaved anymore. The time has come when we have to take our freedom. And Biafrans have risen. Every Biafran has to join suit. Wherever you are. There is no more payment of revenue in Biafra land. No more. We will not fund our own killing anymore. Enough is enough. That is the word. Tell your friends, tell your family, they should stop. And we are going to enforce it by ourselves. You will do that, I will do that. If anybody comes to collect a revenue from you, refuse to give him. And if he insists, deal with that person properly. This is civil disobedience. We're not asking you to carry gun. We are not asking you to kill anybody. But you have to do that which you have to do. Stop funding your own killing. Stop funding your own debt. It is high time we rise up and begin to do the needful. Because these people don't care about you. They don't care about me. We have to save ourselves. If we don't save ourselves, nobody's going to save us. Nobody. Don't mind the politicians who are talking about, they will not do anything for you. For Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be freed, this is what we have to do. Continue on the seat at home. Add as many days as you can. Do not pay your revenue to any idiots in Biafra land. Embark on sit at home and continue to add your opinion. Anything you are doing, make it tighter, make it harder, and be serious about it. Anything you are doing, make it tougher. Don't joke about it. If you are praying, pray more. If you are fighting, fight more. If you're preaching, preach more. If you're broadcasting, broadcast more. Anything you are doing, intensify it the more. If anybody is trying to tell you to calm down or come low, that person is a Janjaweed agent and is playing on your life. There's nothing like calming down. And don't be afraid that somebody will call you a terrorist or call you. That is not what you are. The world knows that that is not what you are. Continue to demand for your rights. It is high time we take that which belongs to us. We take our rights. And nobody can stop us from taking that which is ours. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama guide and protect every Biafran wherever you are. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide and protect every Biafran. Continue to secure every Biafran. Continue to guide and protect every Oduduwans. Everybody that is genuinely fighting for their own freedom. Chukwu Okike Abiyama will continue to strengthen all of us. Thank you for joining me. Please continue to preach this gospel, preach this message. More especially in the issue of revenue collection in the southeastern part of Nigeria, it has stopped. No more. We have to stop it. We have to stop revenue collection in the southeastern part of Nigeria because we are funding these governors. They will come and tell you that it's going to affect the economy. Already the economy they are talking about is their own pocket. It's not the economy of the poor. It's not your economy or my economy. My own economy and your economy, what it's going to do is that the revenue, if you stop paying the revenue, put the money in your pocket. It is building the economy of your family and the economy of your business. Don't pay the revenue to them. Keep it to yourself. This is the time to do that. Thank you for watching wherever you're watching. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama guide and protect every Biafrans, every Oduduwan, every Middle Beltan. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama guide and protect our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to secure our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Give him strength and send him to us very soon. Send doctors from heaven to treat him, guide and support him. We will continue until Biafra comes. Thank you for joining wherever you're joining from. And remember, let's see you again tomorrow by special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Thank you.
Thank you.